The first thing Mara noticed was that the stars were wrong. She had been cataloguing them for 12 years, long enough to recognize their patterns the way a sailor knows the moods of the sea. On the night of August 17th, the constellation of Lyra appeared to twist, its geometry subtly but unmistakably altered. Vega still burned white and fierce, but the surrounding points had drifted into a shape no human tradition had ever named. At first, she blamed fatigue. The observatory was silent except for the gentle whir of the tracking motors and the dry ticking of cooling metal. She recalibrated the telescope, cross-checked with archived data, and pulled fresh readings from the satellite feed. The results were identical. The stars were not moving toward a new configuration. They had already arrived. Over the next week, the changes spread. Astronomers in Chile, Hawaii, and the Atacama began whispering on private channels. Publicly, nothing was said. The stars rearranged themselves with glacial patience, too slow for panic, too precise for randomness. Ancient constellations unraveled, replaced by shapes that felt intentional. Mara began dreaming of angles that hurt to imagine. In the dreams, the sky was close, oppressively near, and the stars pulsed like exposed nerves. She would wake with the taste of copper in her mouth and the certainty that something vast had briefly noticed her. Then the radio signals began. They arrived on frequencies previously dismissed as cosmic noise, irregular bursts that carried no recognizable pattern. Yet when Mara mapped them against the new stellar formations, a chill ran through her. The signals were not messages traveling through space. They were responses. The realization came to her alone in the dark, surrounded by screens full of silent, staring light. Humanity had not discovered anything. It had answered something simply by becoming capable of observation, by naming stars, by measuring them, by expecting the universe to be passive. The universe had been waiting for that mistake. On September 3rd, the sky changed all at once, not visibly, no flashes, no colors, but with a pressure that settled into the bones of the world. Animals screamed. Children wept without knowing why. Every telescope on Earth pointed to the same region of space, overridden by systems no one remembered programming. Mara watched the monitor as the stars completed their pattern. It was not a symbol or a map. It was an eye, not metaphorically, not poetically, a structure of gravity and light shaped into the function of seeing, vast beyond scale, focusing not on Earth itself, but on the fragile web of minds that covered it like a film of mold. Understanding flooded her, unasked and unwelcome. The cosmos was not empty, it was dormant. Civilizations were not rare, they were brief flare-ups of awareness, like sparks struck in a dark room. And when enough sparks formed a pattern of thought, the universe noticed. Observation, she now knew, was a form of invitation. As the stars dimmed, one by one like neurons going dark, Mara felt her own thoughts begin to stretch, thin, and unravel. The last thing she understood was that the universe did not intend to destroy humanity. It intended to wake it up, and whatever woke up would no longer be human at all.